Have you ever said to yourself, I'm not that angry, or that's just who I am, or other people make me lose it? If so, you may be trapped in an anger myth that is quietly wrecking your health, your relationships, and even your happiness. But today, I'm going to expose every single one of these myths and finally tell you the truth about anger. Hi, I'm Alastair Duhs, anger expert. And over the last 30 years, I've taught more than 15,000 men and women to control their anger, master their emotions, and create calmer, happier, and more loving relationships. And today, I'm exposing 5 of the biggest myths about anger. Myths you may not even realize you've been living by. So as you watch this video, tell me what anger myths you've been caught in, and let me know in the comments. Because by the time we're done, you'll see exactly why these myths are so dangerous, and what the real truth about anger is. Let's start with myth number 1. Myth number 1 is that I'm not that angry. Now, this myth usually sounds like, I'm just passionate, I'm fine, or I'm just not that angry. But your body may be telling the real story. Maybe you have tight shoulders, or high blood pressure, or headaches from anger or sleepless nights. Or maybe your anger is eating away at you from the inside out. Or maybe your relationships are paying the price, even if you don't see it yet. Many people don't reach out for help from me until their partner has walked out or the kids don't even want to be around them anymore. And by then it's often too late. So ask yourself honestly, how is my anger affecting me? Or what is anger costing me right now? Is it your health, your relationships, your career? Whatever it is, don't sugarcoat it. Your future depends on the answer. Okay, myth number 2 is that anger is just normal, or everyone gets mad. This sounds reasonable, right? Everyone gets angry, that's just life. But that's a victim trap. It makes you think you're powerless, like your emotions control you and not the other way around. So here's the game changer. Anger doesn't come from what happens. It comes from what you think about what happens. So next time you feel your anger building up, pause and ask yourself, is my anger right now going to help me or hurt me? If it's going to hurt you, you've got the power to choose another thought and response. Myth number 3 is controlling your anger is too hard. For many people, this myth kills hope before you even start. You might think, I'll never control my anger, I'll need years of therapy, or I'm just wired this way. But again, here's the truth. Most of my clients see dramatic change in how they control their anger in just a few weeks. They may not have controlled their anger perfectly by the end of these few weeks, but they are way, way better. And often this is due to 2 simple steps. Step 1 is awareness. One of the first things I do is teach people to notice the early warning signs of anger. Their jaw clenching, their heart racing, their shoulders tightening. Step 2 is to challenge the thought that is driving their anger and ask something like, is this thought helping me or hurting me? Take Mark, for example, a 42-year-old man from Los Angeles. When Mark first came to me, he was exploding almost daily. 3 weeks later, he was calmer and more in control, and his family noticed the difference right away. If he can do it, you can do it too. Now, myth number 4 is, I need years of therapy to control my anger. This is another big one. Some people think I have to dig into my childhood for years before I can control my anger. But here's the truth. Sometimes therapy actually makes anger worse. Rehashing old wounds can just keep you stuck in them. So what is the fastest way forward? This is to learn real anger management tools that work today. Work on your awareness, shift your thoughts, and change your responses. That is how you get results. And that's what I focus on in my complete anger management system. Just simple, practical strategies that actually create lasting change. Now finally, myth number 5 is that other people make me angry. This is perhaps the most destructive myth at all. You might think, they made me do it, or if they hadn't said that, I wouldn't have blown up. Here's why this myth is so deadly. It makes you seem as if you are powerless. What is the truth then? The truth is that no one makes you angry. Your thoughts do. For example, picture this. Your partner walks in and doesn't even say hello to you. You might think they're so selfish, and the result, anger and maybe even an argument. Or you might think maybe they've had a rough day. What is the result here? Hopefully calmness, compassion, and connection. Same situation, two totally different outcomes. And it's all about the thoughts you choose in this situation. And here's the real secret. Anger isn't something that controls you. You create your anger, which means that you also have the power to change it. And if you're ready to take back that control, check out my free training at angersecrets.com/training. In it, you'll learn the same tools that I use to help my clients see real results in just a few weeks or less. And if this video spoke to you, hit subscribe and tell me in the comments, which of these myths have you believed the most? So now you know the most common myths about anger. But how do you actually take control of your anger? That's exactly what I cover in my next video. 3 keys to anger management that actually work. It should be on the screen now, so click and watch it now. And you'll learn 3 simple steps that can completely change how you deal with anger. Take care, and I'll see you in that video.